Hello Explorer, thanks for joining us again and welcome back to our channel. If you are joining us for the first time here at Explorer, we go beyond borders to bring you inspiring content and also some very educating information. Hopefully you found some time to check our previous videos. If you haven't done so, we would encourage you to do so. Today we shall be shining our light onto the country's Malawi. By the end of this video, you will know Malawi as never seen before. We shall also shine our light with regards to the progress and where this country were and where they are heading to. Actually, we shall be looking into some basic details which are very important for those of you who plan to actually discover Malawi. Without any much delay, we shall just go straight into it. For those of you who don't know Malawi, Malawi is a landlocked country in southern Africa. It's endowed with spectacular highlands and also extensive lakes. It occupies a narrow curving strip of land along the East African Rift Valley. That's Lake Nyasa we're talking about. It's known in Malawi as Lake Malawi, and it accounts for more than 1/5 of the country's total land area. Most of the Malawians' population engage in cash crop and also subsistence agriculture. The country's exports consist of produce of both small land holdings and also large tea and tobacco estates. Malawi has received a significant amount of foreign capital in the form of developmental aid, which has contributed greatly towards the exploitation of its natural resources and also has allowed Malawi to, at some time, produce food surpluses. Nevertheless, it's a country the population has its own difficulties and suffer from some challenges in terms of the particular population to looking at the social issues that the country has gone through. However, Malawi has actually moved forward. Most Malawians reside in rural locations. The country's few large urban cities include places like Lilongwe, which is the capital, and also Blantyre, the seat of the country's judicial systems. If you are new to Explorer, we want to thank you for joining us. Please share our videos and also subscribe to our channel. Looking at Malawi as a particular land stretch just over 840 kilometers from north to south and varies in wide, looking at just over 10 to 160 kilometers. It is bordered by Tanzania to the north, Lake Malawi to the east, Mozambique to the east and south, and also Zambia to the west. The country has made a lot of great movement. While Malawi's landscape is highly varied for basic regions, can also be identified like the East African Great Rift Valley, the Central Plateau, the highlands, and also isolated mountains. The East African Rift Valley by far is the dominant feature of the country. It is a massive turtle-like depression running through the country from north to south and containing Lake Malawi, which is in the north and center, and the Shire River, which is in the south. With regards to the climate in Malawi, there are two main seasons: the dry season, which lasts from May to October, and the wet seasons, which last from November to April. Temperatures are seasonally. Also, they tend to decrease on average with increasing elevation. Nsanje in the Shire River has a mean July temperature in high, looking at just over 20 degrees centigrade, and in October, meaning it is just over 80s. While lies also the elevation, the country has its own challenges. The weathers are also, with looking at the global warming in a whole lot of areas, has affected the population in different ways. But again, Malawi also, they are moving forward to implementing strategies that could solve those particular global warming issues and the changing trends in the environment. If you are new to Explorer, I want to thank you. Please subscribe and share our videos to your different network. With regards to the people in Malawi, looking at the languages and also the ethnic groups, there are 10 major ethnic groups and historically associated with modern Malawi: the Chiwa, the Yanja, the Lome, the Tangwa, the Ngoni, and all are different, and the Limbia, who are different groups in that country. All African languages spoken are Bantu languages. From 1968 to 1994, Chiwa was the only national language. It is now one of the numerous languages used in print and also broadcast media, and is spoken by a majority of the population. As of 1996, the government policy indicated that education would, from grade 1 to 4, will be provided in students' mother tongue, and also that also goes to looking at the different vernaculars that are being spoken. But for students who are up to grade 5, the medium of instruction will be, of course, English, which are taught through. Though understood by less than 1/5 of the population, English at independence in 1964 continues to be used widely in business and also administrative and judicial matters in the country. That also goes to higher education like the University of Malawi and elsewhere. Other major languages also include Lome and also the Timbuka, which are spoken within this amazing country. Although Malawi is one of the most densely populated countries in southern Africa, again, it is also one of the least urbanized, with more than 4/5 of its people living in rural locations. It is urbanizing, of course, at a very rapid rate. However, with movement towards urban areas taking place at a pace far swifter than East and other African regions, this is showing that the population is actually migrating to urban cities like in Blantyre and also in Lilongwe. It should be noted with regards to the economy that the backbone of the Malawian economy is agriculture, which is in the 2000s employed more than 4/5 of the working population and accounts for about 1/3 of the gross domestic product and the vast majority of export earnings. Tobacco, the most important export crop, accounts for a major portion of the country's trade income. Tea, sugar, and also cotton, all mostly grown in estate sectors, are also very important. Since the 1960s, the government has sought to strengthen the agricultural sector by encouraging integrated land use, high crop yield, and also irrigation systems. In pursuit of those goals, several large-scale integrated rural development projects covering 1/5 of the country's land area have been put into operations. This has also set Malawi forward in a way that they're going to be reducing the amount of aid that they got from other international bodies. With regards to the overview, Malawi's 3-year pathway of fast economic growth has been interrupted by COVID-19 pandemic. The full extent of the pandemic negative impact is still uncertain as the crisis unfolds, but the widespread impact of the COVID-19 crisis is expected to be felt in fourth quarter of this year as we currently are, or may hit into go beyond with other restrictions in 2021 quarter 1 that could reduce the government's revenue, paired that with increased expenditure and also healthcare challenges. Of course, with regards to Malawi has made progress in building its human capital. The knowledge, skills, and health that people accumulated over their lives in recent years has since increased. Life expectancy at birth, it was at 63.7 years. That was in 2018. Looking at that particular census at the moment, that has gone to 6.7 as opposed to what it were. However, there are also challenges and inequalities which remain stubbornly high in that country. The poverty level needs to be looked into, but all in all, Malawi has made huge challenges and has overcome that, and the country is moving forward. We would say that it's always good to review the economic situations of this country. It is friendly in terms of the people and the interaction with the outside world. They are known for accepting foreigners and can interact pretty well with the entire human race. Malawi also, it's a country that has invested in a whole lot of ways. There are challenges that are currently at the moment, but hopefully they can come out. We still need to see what specific impact the COVID-19 will have in this country. The minerals Malawi deposits are neither extensive enough for commercial exploitation, so that has also hindered the country. Some small-scale minings are taking place in between around the Livingstonia and the Rough in the northern part of the country, but again we will get to see where this country can survive the current COVID challenges. Again, thanks very much for joining us. We encourage you to subscribe and share our videos. If you feel there is something we've left out with regards to our assessment for Malawi, we would like to hear from you. Malawi has always been not just about aid, but it's the country that has emerged. They are working and moving forward to placing themselves in the global competitiveness. Again, thanks very much. We're looking forward to meeting you in our next episode. We encourage you to leave your comments. If you've ever been to Malawi, we would like to hear from you. For now, have a good day and bye for now.